Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, KTB.
Alright, today our group are going to talk about what are the effects of TikTok on society. So, anyone willing to share their first opinion first?
I will go first. For me, TikTok's influence on youth behavior, particularly regarding creativity and self-expression, it both empowering and concerning aspect. For example, TikTok's tools such as filters, editing features, and soundtracks encourage users to think outside the box. Young people often experiment with storytelling, humor, artistic expression, boosting their confidence and creative skill. To conclude everything, while TikTok can inspire creativity and confidence in young, its influence on behavior depends on how they use the platform and the guidance they receive from peers, parents, and educators.
I agree with your opinion, candidate A. For me,
Sorry for interruption,
Okay.
KTB, but
Alright.
candidate A, for my opinion about your thoughts, I have to disagree with you. The reason for that is because usually TikTok can influence people on how to become a good person, but some users tend to use this kind of behavior in the wrong way. For example, people nowadays use the words brain rot, and as you know, many people become uh, use the English in the wrong way. For example, the newest generation, their kids use, for example, words sigma and all of that lah.
yes.
And and their vocabulary become ruins, and they cannot produce or create sentence with good English. But that is my personal opinion. You can continue now. Can it be?
Thank you, candidate C. For me, TikTok gives several good impacts for us, such for us young, because I think it's a good platform to spread information, especially for a student who need to study new things. And I think TikTok is a good algorithm to spread those new knowledge. And plus TikTok ways of delivery, how TikTok deliver information to us is so creative, and I think that's very interesting.
I agree with your statement, candidate B. In my opinion, I think TikTok is a very popular app nowadays, right? And TikTok usually user they use TikTok to share their story through a short video, and many people will use this TikTok to talk about mental health, share tips, and support each other. However, in my opinion, I think TikTok also have a negative effect, which is watching video for hours can cause stress and affect sleep. Um, to stay healthy, people should set time limit, follow positive account, and take break from the app. That's my point.
Thank you, Candidate D. Candidate C, since you disagree with my opinion, what is your opinion?
Well, other than uh, other than that, my opinion about impact TikTok on society is business opportunities. As you know, TikTok has built an app or a feature that helps business with their product. For example, TikTok Shop. A lot of users have sell lots of product in that feature. For example, as we know, a lot of toys and many more. So it really helps business, especially on local and global. It helps them to create new business and expand their business to global and to the whole world. Last but not least, my 2 cents of this impact of TikTok on society is that cultural impact. A lot of users nowadays do not know culture in our world. So with TikTok, uh, with TikTok, they can learn new things about culture, and they can know lots of new culture things. For example, the event that they held for their culture, foods, and many more about the culture that they will learn. That's all from me. What do you guys think?
I agree with your statement, candidate C, because personally, I personally agree about the business opportunities you stated just now. Because for me myself, I also use TikTok to promote my business. Because TikTok has hashtag features, and that can reach to several for you page, I think. So I think that's a good opportunity and a good features for me as like for me sellers to promote their um, products. Plus, I want to add something to my statement earlier about spreading information. Um, Besides from a student using TikTok, I learned a lot of new things from using TikToks. Also, I learned several new languages. So I think personally TikTok has a very good impact and influence for us. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I totally agree with you, candidate B. So now, what is the most significant impact on TikTok on society? For me, I'm still stand still with my opinion, which is the most significant impact of TikTok on society is influence on youth behavior. Just like what candidate C just said just now, TikTok is not only good. It's not only good. Um, it's not only has a good impact on youth behavior. Also, we have potential concerns for youth, such as some youth mimic trends or challenge without you understanding their implication, which can sometimes lead to harmful and risky action, such 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 as dangerous stunts or inappropriate behavior, just like sigma skibidi alpha, just like that. Also, viral trends can create pressure to confront, even if those trends don't align with personal values or are outside of a youth comfort zones.
Right. I also noticed that some of several behavior changes in Yao, because I have two little siblings, and I noticed that their addiction to TikTok had caused several
Right.
bad impacts to them.
Yeah, they are mimicking the.
They're mimicking several
Yes.
some dangerous stunts,
Mm.
and there are some new words that I couldn't understand what are they
We
saying.
don't even familiar with that word.
Yeah.
I second that actually. My niece, she was 9 years old and she already holds phone and use TikTok to go through videos, and the words that they use to communicate with me and their family is very it hurting my ears. So it's because they're using the words very cringy way, and not a lot of, and you know, old people does not understand current trend
Yeah.
or current uh, influence. So of course everyone will be confused on what they use, and sometimes the sentence that they use is very inappropriate to the point that their parents does not care what they say. So as for me, when hearing those sentences coming out their mouth, I felt heartbroken because they are still young, so they have a bright future in their future. So having to see that is really heartbreaking. That is my opinion. What do you think, Candidate D?
Um, in my opinion, I agree with you all statements about the impact of TikTok, right? So most of you guys talking about the negative effect, right? But for me, on TikTok giving me a positive effect through mental health, because I follow a lot of positive account, and then I learned many things like uh, try something new and just don't thinking too much or overthinking. So for me, it's not all about the negative side. It's also about the positive side. As long as we know how to use it wisely, right? Do you agree with me,
Yeah.
candidate A?
Yeah, I agree with you. That's good for you if TikTok has a very good effect on you. So that's all
Yeah.
of our discussion today.
For our last discussion, we are going to give one of us each conclusion for this topic. So, in my opinion, my conclusion is that TikTok has a lot of beneficial when we use it correctly. It is based on the user itself if they want to use it the correct way or the wrong way. So, if the user use it correctly, I think a lot of people the will find the bad thing about TikTok and will find the good thing about TikTok. What are your opinion, candidate B?
I agree with your opinion because I think TikTok is. I also agree with your statement that TikTok is very beneficial when we use it correctly. I think that's a very good algorithm there. Plus, if we as a student using the TikTok apps in a good way, there it will bring many advantages to us. Um, Plus, we also would learn very many new things. I think that's such a good impact, especially for us students.
To conclude everything,
Mm.
TikTok encouraging critical thinking and digital literacy that can help to mitigate potential negative effects. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.